All right, forgot to mention that in the instructions, I call them destructions. He wants you to have some wood and the help of a hand, but as you can see, it's just me. And I'm going to do my best here to get this done. I used to do this when I was a kid, raise up seats and stuff like that, and change the seats and make brackets out of wood and angle iron, stuff like that. So it shouldn't be that hard, but I'm going to get to it here. Grab all the necessary utensils here. I got my wood, my wrenches. It's a 13mm wrench that you need. So, alright. Well, maybe I'll just stop the video and splice it. Alright, that's what I'll do. So this is it. So first thing I do is move the seat forward, take everything off, take the bolts off, which are up tucked in there and over here. Can't really see them. Those right there and some over there. Then you gotta slide the seat forward and take them off. So let me do that and I'll get back to you. Alright, got the bolts off in the front, got them off in the back, both sides. So now all I gotta do is basically bring the seat past the B pillar here. And then door side, nope, it's the inside. So this is gonna go inside up. So what I'm going to do here, take the seat, and if I can do it myself, this is where a friend would come in handy. I need to phone a friend. Alright, start at the top here. Hey, look at that, comes out. They got room? I got room. Okay, I got to put you down here. Prop it up there. Nope, that don't work. Alright, I got it. That rail's just sitting in there. Focus. That's there. And there's a cutout in that brace. So I'll just set it down on there. There's a cutout here. You can see that there. That is because you have that brace right there. So you got the motor's right there, and that brace is cut out around that brace for the motor. Actually, it went right in. Slick. All right, I'll quick do this other one. Modification to do. Everything on the inside is going to bolt up just perfect. I got the front started, nothing's tight, but the back here, which is actually the outside, would be the door side upper. This brace right here that the motor is on, that brace overlaps it, so I'm gonna have to measure that, take my die grinder. So I just started on my air compressor and focus, take that, and I'll just trim that off of there. And also that it does, I'm gonna turn that off, it does on the side here, and grab the light, so it basically is right there. I can't get it. It does where the bottom lip of this brace, it stops and he's got it cut off. You know, way back here it's cut off. It actually, well, you can see it's laying down there and it gets wider. and it opens that up. So I just got to trim that off. And that's just a little die grinder over the 2 seconds on the bench grinder over there. That's gonna take care of that little lip. So be right back. All right. So what I did is I took a sharp screwdriver and just made a little mark right there, so I know what to cut off. So I'll give you a measurement here in a second. This out. So what needs to be cut is this little area right there needs to be cut out just like this, and then this, you can see that area right there, that's how much it needs. What is that, like 2 millimeters? I don't have my, do I have it? There it is. Don't laugh at me for the way I measure, because I don't like those ends, so I always just go to basically here and start over. Yeah, so it's only like 2 millimeters just to cut this area out right here, and then this here, this is going to be a whole, I'll line that up. So 125 millimeters roughly, 127. I'll cut it out just a little bit more, so about 128 millimeters. And in measurements, I'm going to change my hands here, make it a little easier. So line it up on 10. Yeah, it's about 128. Make it simple, safe. And here, this is going to be pretty much 1 inch. If I'm doing it right. Yeah, just a hair over, because I'm standing straight above it. So about an inch and an eighth, basically, and then 2 millimeters off of here. So I'll get that cut and squirt some black paint on it. Be right back. Well, here it is. Doesn't look the prettiest. I couldn't get the bench grinder in there. It was hitting that because it's only 1.5 inches, and by the time I got my 8-inch wheel in there, it was hitting. So I just hit it with my die grinder and just ground it off, and that's how much it is. I know I went a little bit over the 2 millimeters, but when you're using a die grinder and all of a sudden you got a little cut there, so I wanted to make it smooth, even though you don't see it, but sharp edges create weak points. So I did that, squirted some black Rust-Oleum on there. It doesn't look as pretty as the factory finish, but it's on the inside. You're only going to see this here, so that'll be fine. So now let's see if it goes in there. All right, hang on. Alright, here, 3 seconds later, I did that in there, with those grooves cut in there. This cable's in the way. Those grooves in there, I just got the front bolt just to hold it down and tack it in place. Fits nice and tight, or I should say level. That's all it needed, was just that little brace there, and fits perfectly. Bolt her down, we're all done. I'll be right back with that done. This is the inside, so we need to cut this one. What is that going to be? 125. Okay. Set that on there. Come on, Jerry. That's pretty much exactly 125. So 125 millimeters by whatever this is again, and then I gotta lose about 2 or 3 millimeters of that again. So this here is going to be pretty much 1 inch exactly. Again, I'm standing over it. It's just exactly 1 inch. So 1 inch, and then 2 or 3 millimeters from about here over. I forgot to mark this one, but there's a little mark right there. Let's make another mark right there, so I know where I'm going. All right, be back with that. Got the inside one done. Looks about as good as the other one. Again, I can't put it on the bench grinder over there, the old Harbor Freight Special, just because I'll hit that, so I don't want to grind that off. But I got this here, cut that all out, and this actually went a little bit further than I thought it was gonna. So if I take that, basically it's about, what is that, 115, something like that, or 105 millimeters. But you could probably get away with 90 millimeters, or 90 centimeters, I'm sorry, 90 centimeters. 9 centimeters, so that's it. But anyway, or what would that be this way? Pull that out a little more. 10, so probably like 4 inches. You have to cut this out just about a little bit more, about 2 or 3 millimeters. I'd probably go 3 or 4 millimeters just to make it to fit in there good. But other than that, I did check it. It does fit nice. So we'll put this in there and show you when it's done. Be right back. All right, guys, it's done. It's in there. And put the weather guard back on there. So, but that's it. Let's climb up on in here. Wow, I haven't sat in this seat other than when we bought it. This seat's a lot more comfortable than the driver's seat. I think that one's wore out. Wow, my eyesight's not even with it, but a good bump and I'll hit that. So this is definitely going to raise the wife up. That's only because she's 5'4". I'm 6'1", 6'1" on a good day. But anyway, I wish I would have done that a long time ago. We had we just traded our 06 2500 gas for this 17 2500 HD Duramax, and we bought the 06 brand new from Broadway in Pulaski, Wisconsin. So we had that one 14 years, and that was a good truck. I'm hoping this one is just as good, other than regular maintenance. Had to put hubs in there and stuff like that, but just regular inner and outer tie rods. But that truck was a good truck. Did not nickel and dime us whatsoever. This one, I'm hoping it's the same thing. We bought this. We'll see what happens though. I bought this on a Thursday a week ago, a week and 2 days ago, and up at Broadway Ford in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And Pat Caldwell there, super guy, very nice. Knows his trucks. Walked us through this, not a problem, because all the new technology which we had to learn. But especially all with the iMusic stuff and all that, whatever the navigation, all that's in there. But walked us through that. But bought it on a Thursday. Saturday morning, I went down to the hobby store. Actually, I was going to a month up in Appleton to get the remote, or to get a price for a remote start on this thing. And halfway there, the check engine light came on. So I was not a happy camper. And it does have 98,000 miles on it, so it was a company vehicle. But anyway, they fixed it under warranty. I don't know how they did that, but they got it fixed under warranty for me. Then they fixed the EGR valve, and a rear seal was under warranty. I'm showing you the cement floor. I don't know why. And what else? A couple other things. Oh, the back window had a recall on it. The slider window, that had a recall on it. And then I thought, you know what? I called Jack at the service department. Jack, super guy at the service department there. Very knowledgeable. And he talked me into getting the remote start, so I got the GM factory remote start. They programmed it, so when I started it yesterday morning, because I'm here in Wisconsin, and right now it's like 32 degrees or 30 degrees. It's, what is it? March 14th, Saturday, March 14th. And it was a good truck, but he treated me well, so I got all of this done. So now I took this bed liner out. Oh, okay, I'm going off the wall. Anyway, this is all about the seats, nothing else. But anyway, I think that Seating Solutions, and I was texting Bill or emailing Bill. I think if I did not have to modify those brackets, and it's, to me, it's not really even a modification. Well, it is, but he said right out he's never done one for electric seats, which this is electric. So I think I took like 36 pictures, but I think I only sent him like 15, and it worked flawlessly. Now I had to modify it, like in my photos and that I took. If I did not have to modify those, I bet seriously it would have probably took 25-30 minutes tops. It was so sweet. 2 bolts over here, 2 on this side, 1 up in the front, 1 up in the front. What I did is I left these a little loose, but I left them on. I tipped it, put the brace under there, tipped it back the other way, put this on, and then I found out that the braces, the height adjusters had to be modified. But if you didn't, get away from me. If I didn't have to do that, I probably would have got away with 25-30 minutes tops. Simple. I'm cold. My toes are froze. But anyway, it's done. It looks good. You really can't tell that it was ever even modified if you don't know what you're looking for. And for the $90, whatever it was, with shipping and stuff like this, I might have to do it to the other side too, just because this is my wife's daily driver, not beater yet, but it soon will be probably. But anyway, I'm just blabbing here. So anyway, this is my long video of the seat track. So hopefully somebody can use that for reference. But I'm probably going to do it to the driver side too. We'll have to wait to see how my wife likes putting the seat all the way up. Only because when I drive it, then I'll have to put it all the way down, and hopefully it'll go down far enough for me with the braces. But if I have to even modify those, at least now I know what I'm in for. Again, this whole thing probably took me an hour and a half maybe, but just trying to figure it out and cut it up and then paint it. But anyway, you can do this really quick. Anybody can do it. You need two 13mm wrenches, a flashlight. That's it. As long as you don't have to modify the braces like I did, 25-30 minutes. Good. I like them. All right. Hawkseye Flower out. See you later. Bye.